What's up, risk managers? My name is NASDAQ Anonymous, and I'm addicted to the NQ. And boy, is she one hell of a drug. And welcome to today's NA meeting, where we'll discuss the economic data for the week, the day's technical analysis, the trading opportunities that we took on today's stream, and build a game plan for tomorrow's price action. And if you haven't done so already, you can show your support by subscribing to the channel. And with that said, let's jump into the charts now. This is tomorrow's data. Be mindful that all times are in Central Time. And we have a big block of news scheduled for tomorrow, so let's jump into it. We have news at 7:30 with a focus on with the month-over-month average hourly earnings, which is released by the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. And this data helps the Fed understand if inflation is likely to rise above its target level. It also indicates the health of the labor market and can influence the Fed's decision on interest rates. Non-farm payroll, and the underemployment and unemployment rate for April. At 9 o'clock, we have the ISM service for employment, new orders, PMI, and prices paid. At 12 o'clock, we have some crude news. At 2:30, we have some CFTC data. And at 6:45 and 7:15, we have some Fed speakers. Now, it's highly recommended to not trade during a major news event, especially the 7:30 block of news. Please understand that if you choose to trade during these times, you're really playing a game of chance with your trading account. And now that we know what to expect, let's jump into the charts and create a game plan for tomorrow's price action. This is the block of price action that we traded during today's stream. And right at open, price gapped up and price traded into a previous area of resistance where we got this sell-off. Now, I know during the pre-market, it had to have gotten a lot of people bullish. I mean, the day before, we just had this massive drop down after FOMC. The bulls not only buying price back up, but creating a gap and then trading higher. After the bulls failed to take price higher, the bears came in and they took price down, sweeping this low and actually trading into a previous area of resistance. Let me show you that now. As you can see, price tapped into this previous area of support, and from this area, we got this massive move up. Now, during our stream, we did talk about the possibility of bulls coming back in this area and actually pushing price higher. And if you tried to short this move, you can see that the bears did try to come in and short this. But unfortunately for the bears, all their stops used as fuel to push this market higher. But where price closed is very interesting. Let me show you. Here on the NQ, we're coming back up to the head of this head and shoulders pattern. But because it's the NQ, we can expect price to run these highs, possibly trading in to this area of resistance. Now, here's the trick. We just had Apple earnings, and this is the reaction to the Apple earnings. But in my opinion, I feel that this entire move up was the reaction to Apple earnings. And price is now where if bulls really want to show that they want to maintain control of this market, not only do they need to trade above this high, but they also need to come into this area of resistance and trade through this area with some authority. We had a week jam-packed full of volatile news. And tomorrow is going to be the icing, the cherry, the sprinkles, all the toppings on the cake. We have a day full of volatility. And depending on how the data release and depending on what is stated on the data release, that's going to dictate the direction of the market. Because price can either go up from here, running all these stops that are resting above this high, or we can take a U-turn and completely crash down, taking out the stops that's resting below these lows. So price is literally in the middle, and it is very important to hold off on trading overnight and seeing how the market reacts at 7:30 Central Time, and then making your trading decisions based off of the market reaction. And with that said, let's jump into an ES chart. This is an ES chart, and this is the block of price action that we traded during today's stream. And just like the NQ, price gapped open, it traded into prior resistance. And from here, the bulls failing to push price higher, the bears taking control, pushing price down, and we swept this low. And also like the NQ, we tapped into a previous area of support where the bulls took control and pushed price higher into the end of the session. And we closed in an area where the bulls really have to show the bears that they want to maintain control of this market. But unlike the NQ, the ES trades a little bit differently. Highs actually matter. The bulls really need to trade over this high with some authority. It's very crucial for the bulls to trade over this high, create a strong close, and blast. And if the bulls can trade above this area, we have a higher area of resistance that the bulls have to trade through. I like to think of this as the final boss, because if price is able to trade through this, then I believe the bulls will regain control of this market, and price discovery will be looking for higher prices. Now, today was definitely a trend day. We trended up during pre-market, we trended down at the start of the session, and when the bulls was able to find support, man, this was an unstoppable trend higher. And you can tell that this trend higher was fueled by, and you can tell by looking at the charts that this run higher was fueled by short sellers having to cover or buy their way out of their positions as price used their stops as fuel to push up higher. And tomorrow's data release will definitely be the determining factor on what direction the market chooses to trade in. And with that said, that's all I have. And if you're enjoying these breakdowns and want insight on trading the NASDAQ and ES intraday, then subscribe to the channel and join our live stream where me and my trading partner provides intraday analysis in real time. Our current goal is building a community. And if you're tired of missing the best trades on the NASDAQ and ES intraday, then join the live stream, join the Discord, join the risk managers in the chat, and we appreciate your support as we grow. As we wrap up, remember the risk manager's creed. Trading involves risk and demands careful analysis and capital preservation. And we can do that by practicing sound risk management. Every trade tells a story. Make sure you write that story in your trading journal, because our psychology is all over these charts. And as always, my name is NASDAQ Anonymous, and I'm addicted to the NQ. Stay green out there. Peace.